Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the next game of Gorillaz-Pride versus Team South. Team South taking it pretty convincingly in the late game with the PL. The Lycan as well as the Medusa just couldn't stay alive long enough to break the base.
5 seconds remaining.
G-Pride GG'd out, didn't think they stood a chance, and now we're here.
Radiant team ban.
So G-Pride going to be banning out the Clockwork and the Batrider, two big heroes in the last match with those rotations, the hook as well as the lasso. Being able to lock down heroes, the cogs over the top as well as the sticky napalm, just making it really easy for Team South to find those kills. Meanwhile, on the side of South, they are going to be banning out the Omni Knight as well as that Earth Spirit.
5 seconds remaining.
Draft is underway. South, G-Pride. This is the best of 3 for the round of 8. I want to say it's going to be the top 4 teams that do go through to the ESL 1 closed qualifiers. And we have more games coming up after this match as well. There's going to be Team Midas Club facing up against Taurus Gaming. That's not right. Cygnus Gaming, not Taurus. I got that mixed up. Look at the wrong schedule, my bad. But it's going to be the Tidehunter band coming up from G-Pride. So the big control heroes being taken out there by G-Pride. If the Tidehunter is just a respect ban or whether they have a specific strategy in mind that they didn't want the Tidehunter being picked up for to counter.
Radiant team pick.
So Nightstalker is going to be the pick from Team South. Going to be the ban from Team South even for that final ban. And Band the Inverse, what's he got off his sleeve? He's 1 match away from qualifying
5
to the
seconds
closed
remaining.
brackets.
Dire team pick.
So G-Pride pick up the Tusk as the first hero. Woosy confident in the Tusk's ability to control as well as do a lot of damage with that Walrus Punch. Snowball being able to drag heroes in, get them out of trouble as well as stun and chase it offers to an enemy hero.
10 seconds remaining.
Combine that with the ice shards, being able to lock a hero down, trap them in and make them turn around and face you. Not a bad position for.
Dire team pick.
Team South pick themselves up a Sand King, so stealing the hero away from G-Pride.
Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
And the AA, so Team South, they're just going to pick the lineup that G-Pride had last time. And we missed in a Medusa, a Lycan as well as an LC. But it is a good lineup combo. You've got the Sand King that can burst strike with the Cold Feet over the top, offering a little bit more lockdown. It just offers enough stun time to make that come into effect.
5 seconds remaining.
So Ancient Apparition. It's a good hero to start off with. Comes online as well a lot when you have that Ice Blast to play around with, but the Chilling Touch and the damage that offers, the Cold Feet and the Ice Vortex, nothing to really turn your nose up at. Ice Vortex offering a little bit more magic damage. The extra damage coming up from the Chilling Touch for those 3, 4, 5, 6 I think is the ticks. Cold Feet if you have the lockdown. Now Tiny picked up for G-Pride. Good strong hero, did get a change in the latest patch as well, so gets the tree from level 1 if that's what he wants to go for. Being able to pick that out of the ground.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
And Wisp. Fourth ban coming out from Team South. Not wanted to offer that to G-Pride. A combo with the Tiny is a really powerful thing. So Tiny just going to be on his own, it looks like. Could combine it with something like Control Warlord for that extra attack speed.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
So G-Pride take out the PL. Really strong hero. It's been a really strong hero for a long time as well. And G-Pride just don't want to play up against that. They saw the power that it had in the first game. And really, if you just let him get a free lane until he gets his Diffusal Blade, he becomes a monster of right-click potential. And G-Pride don't want to give it away a second time.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Silencer is going to be the ban from South. Yeah, they saw how powerful it was in the first game. Playing it on themselves, to be fair, being able to dictate the team fights, being able to throw out the global silence, really disrupt the team fight potential on the side of Gorillaz-Pride. So they don't want to give it away this time. Team South, take it out. If they can't have it, nobody can.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
So Doom going to be the hero taken up there by G-Pride. Just the final ban before this next drafting stage. And Team South, what have they got up the sleeves? What is the hero they want to be picking up here?
Remaining.
So South just taking the time over it. Again, they've got the Ancient Apparition Sanking. Something like a Faceless Void wouldn't go amiss, or something like a Luna for the push potential. They picked themselves up the Razor though. And offers a lot of chase potential. Did get changed in the recent patch as well. Just a wee bit.
5 seconds remaining.
But always great to stick in that safe lane or even the mid lane. Just to disrupt once again. Being able to steal the damage, it just offers a great deal of disruption to the fight when either your mid lane or your carry can't do anything because they've got no damage left. G-Pride pick up the Rubik. Decent amount of spells to steal. You've got the Iron Storm on the Razor as well as the Plasma Field.
10 seconds remaining.
Ice Blast, Throw Strike. Even Cold Feet if you combine it with the Telekinesis of the Rubik.
Radiant team pick.
Enchantress.
And South pick up the Enchantress for the offlane. I wonder if this is going to be the Enchantless. Just going for the points into the heals. As well as the slow.
10 seconds remaining.
And then you sit in that offlane and just try and soak up as much XP and do as much damage as possible. And up against the Tiny as well. That means he's going to be swinging his tree so slow.
Dire team ban.
G-Pride pick up the Queen of Pain. A lot of burst damage coming out though. That means that the Enchantress can't just rely on not being right-clicked down. Because with the Sonic Wave, the Scream of Pain, even the Shadow Dagger, the Shadow Strike, Queen of Pain will be able to do a lot of damage to Enchantress in that mid-game.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
South. One more ban, one more pick left. They do have the last pick, so it means they are going to be able to react however they need to the final pick of G-Pride. And what do they not want to be playing up against here? What do they think G-Pride need? It means that the Tiny is going to be going towards that safe lane. It looks like with the Queen of Pain being picked up, unless it's going to be a solo safe lane Queen of Pain. So it looks like Gorillaz-Pride just need an offlaner. And South ban out the Brood. Which is for, again, really strong push potential. And that's the name of the game. At the minute. Just push down as fast as you can, take as many objectives, and then look for the team fights, completely dominate your opponent. Make it hard for them to move and react around the map.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team
So G-Pride do ban out the Faceless Void. Once again, would have been a great combination with pretty much everyone on their side. The Enchantress being able to throw out the ultimates from outside the Chronosphere. You've got the Razor with the Plasma Field as well as the damage range. So LC is going to be the pickup for G-Pride once again. Didn't go too well in the mid to late game last match, but maybe this time it can be stepped up.
10 seconds remaining.
So ban the inverse. How does he react to this? Again, has the opportunity, has 23 seconds, could be something like a gyrocopter for the extra push. If he wants to stick the Razor in the mid lane. Again, the Luna's still in there. He's got 8 seconds left. What's he going to be picking up? The Troll wouldn't be too bad. Or the fight potential with the Enchantress. It's going to be the Death Prophet. So this looks like it's going to be the safe lane Razor. Enchantress in the off. Kachero picking that one up. Alicia on the Ancient Apparition. Ban the Inverse on the Sand King. And Death Prophet just being picked up by Cheed Favoras. I apologize for my Spanish. It's not great. Meanwhile, on the side of G-Pride, Wuxi is going to be picking up the Rubik. It looks like as Mogar takes the Tusk, the Sexy Man on the Tiny, Chris Brown on the Queen of Pain, and Smiley Face once again on the LC.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Just waiting now for the game to get underway, but we have our two lineups. Team South want to push this for a win and capitalize on the momentum of the last match, but Gorillaz-Pride, are they going to be able to turn this one around? We're about to find out as the match does get underway. And we instantly get a pause. Good stuff. Alicia just wants to second. Let's take a look at the items now. Well, we've got a bit of a pause. So no smokes. Yeah, no smokes at all. G-Pride picking one up in the last match. Just didn't get used straight away, I don't think. They did manage to pick up all 4 runes. So whether they apply the same amount of pressure for this game, which is going to be a little bit harder with the Burrow Strike, the Cold Feet, could even be the Chilling Touch that gets picked up for the Ancient Apparition. It looks like G-Pride want to be going up the safe lane, maybe to look for a rotation and pick up a rune and a kill. So we could still see that smoke being brought up. Okay, hopefully this will be the game underway as Moga gives the go signal. Or is he just giving it to his allies? Okay, could be here a little bit longer. But Elsie's already started to run to the top lane. What's he taking up though? He's taking a ward just to get some vision on the rune. And it looks like the rest of the team do want to rotate through. Maybe look for a pick. Chris Brown now breaking off from the rest of the group. So Moga moves up. Sexy Man with Wusi behind falling up. But it looks like 4 heroes want to come down, try and contest this rune. So G-Pride could be in for a bad time. Ward goes down. It just sees it does get pinged out there as well, so Moga, I think they know. Do they have any reveal for this? I don't think the Rubik does have any sentry wards. No.
30 seconds to battle.
Pings are plenty though as Enchantress tries to chase down and just find Wusi.
I am ever so grateful.
Moga comes close to Bandy. That's the vision. So they do see the timing now, so this could be bad again. There's still 3-4 heroes down. The Burrow Strike does come through. Sexy Man could be taking a little bit of damage, but with the Avalanche, this could be the return. Aishaz comes out now as well. The health going to be drained from him from that Death Prophet. But Wusi does get the return kill and the turn onto Bandy Inverse. Could be one more right click, hides himself in the trees, just breaks it with the Tango, and now Moga. Aishard's up in one. Kachiro, can he Bambi himself away quickly enough? Aishard comes out, block him in the lane. Can't even get through the gap in the trees. There is an Avalanche available as well. This could be the death of the Enchantress. Just able to bounce herself away. Went for the enchant level 1 as well. So DP does come into the lane with the advantage of the first blood. Chris Brown not too far behind though in terms of XP. Pandy just walks himself up, you know, casual how do you do to the Queen of Pain. Rotation comes through from behind. Ancient Apparitions there to back up Kachiro if it's needed.
You get nothing.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So Tiny now level 2 picks himself up a tree. Quite literally. Span the Inverse comes through. The Burrow Strike's going to be there. This is going to be underneath the tier 1 tower now with nothing to stop this. Smiley Face just cancels that TP himself. There's no rotations in.
Radiant's
Bandy
top
Inverse just
tower
trying to
is
zone
under
out the
attack.
LC, but again, underneath the tier 1 tower, does need to be careful of the wrath of the almighty tower. Texas just wanted that toss onto the Enchantress.
Got it.
Alicia finds a DD rune.
Denied.
And it looks like it was just to try and take it away. The snowball comes through. Is there an avalanche to follow up with the ice shards? This could be a dead Enchantress level 2 onto the Rubik as well. Telekinesis is going to be used. And it looks like the TP. No, the Fairy Fire could be enough to keep the Enchantress alive. They turn it round, get the kill onto Moga, and now the Sexy Man with the body blocks. Alicia, involved in both kills, picks up the second. G-Pride 1-3 aren't having a good time.
No gold for you.
Beginning of the match, where was that mid lane?
You were all hot. I like
Chris Brown gets low, but they are able to secure the kill onto the Death Prophet. Just trying to keep an eye on this top lane though, because Standing being chased away by Standing. The Rays are chasing away the LC. With his boots, with the 112 damage as well, bonus. Stomp comes out from the center, Enchantress Snowball comes through onto the AA. Moga is going to be able to get himself away, Telekinesis, so the Burst Strike can't follow up, and it looks like Moga may be able to get himself away safely. Bandy Inverse coming up, just 1 point into the Burst Strike, but with the Centaur to start up, the Burst Strike does come through, the Telekinesis onto the Sand King, and now the Sexy Man, double avalanche, he just tries to right click someone down with the tree, but it looks like Bandy Inverse is going to be able to catch up, one more right click should be enough, and Kachiro picks it up, so 2-4. 1 kill, 2 assists on the Enchantress, 4 assists on the Sand King, so he's been involved in every single kill.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Haste.
Meanwhile, Katowice does scout out the LC, picks up both runes, and then just moves back behind the Queen of Pain.
Too bad.
What level? It's only a level 2 on the Crypt Swarm, so it's not the greatest amount of damage with that Shadow Strike coming out onto Katowice as well. He's got himself a salve as well as a shared tango, but bot lane they take down the Enchantress. They even take down, well, the Sexy Man gets the return death as Alicia does secure that one. Wuxi being chased down, Burst Strike is available as well. It's level 2 now, just out of range. He turns back. No, this is going to be trouble for the Rubik as the Cold Feet do come out. The body blocks are there. Is it going to be enough? It looks like it's not, but Wuxi tries to get himself away. Snowball, Telekinesis underneath the tier 1 tower, drags him closer, and now Ice Shard's going to be a little bit off the mark. The skeletons come in, but the body block up Bandy. The net's not going to be enough as the Tusk secures the kill, and the Creppers just get in the way, meaning Bandy can't run himself out. Bad done by his teammates. So Sexy Man got himself a tree, got himself a decent amount of cleave to deal with the skeletons. What is it? It's only 4 right clicks, is it? 5 on the tree before you've got to pull up another one. In the river though, Bandy tries to turn this around with a Burst Strike. There's going to be a Cold Feet with a Snowball just onto the AA, gets him out of that Cold Feet proc, and now Alicia, one more right click, uses the stick to get himself healthy, but they are going to be able to turn this around, get the kill onto the Tusk, and now the Rubik could be falling as well. Escachera, I still think Bandy's been involved, just 1 short of 100% kill participation.
Tower is under attack.
And now Moga TPs himself back down, level 3, got 1 point into the Snowball, 2 into the Ice Shots. And May looks for the rotation onto the DP, but DP trying to get himself healthy. Snowball comes in, there's going to be the Ice Shots to block him up, but with the Life Drain coming out as well as the Burst Strike, this could be a mistake from Tusk. Chris Brown, Sonic Wave comes over the top, and it's going to be a kill It looks like it was actually Kati that picked that last hit up to take down the DP. Just after he takes down the Tusk, and now the return kill. Gonna be no blink as Bandy inverse. Once again, a trade. Meanwhile, bot lane, Kachuro.
Gotcha. 1
point up now into the untouchable means that the slow attack speed top lane, though the duel comes out. Razor could be in a little bit of trouble, but with only... It's actually going to be the stacks from the Eye of the Storm. And Razor does get himself out safe. The damage just wasn't there. Completely forgot about this change that the Eye of the Storm procs down the armor. So we see Moga rotating up behind. And LC needs to close the gap. The Storm's going to go. There's the telekinesis as well. Is there going to be a duel? It's only up in 4 seconds, but he do still secure the kill with the ice shards. Now mid lane, Katowice just draining the life from the Queen of Pain. Looks like he may even find a kill. One more Crypt Swarm wasn't up in time. And gets himself a regen. Not even going to go for the ball. It looks like he's going to go straight for that Veil. It was taken away by the Shadow Strike. Mistakes were made. Alicia chasing up. Got the backup from the Rubik. Meanwhile, Enchantress able to pull this creep wave out and have the lane push in. So Moga, Wusi gonna be grouping up. And D1 in this mid lane as well. Top lane, Queen of Pain. Sorry, LC could be in a bit of trouble as there's 3 heroes stacking up, maybe trying to bait out a duel, but Andy just comes forward, shows himself, got 2 points into the Burrow Strike.
That should help.
The rotation from the Rubik, but there's going to be 4 heroes up on this top lane. Burrow Strike comes out, there's going to be the Purge, as well as the heal telekinesis, but I don't think Wusi gets himself away, but the Ice Shards trap in the Razor. EP does secure the kill anyway. But with the ultimate pop now, this T1 tower going to be under a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble.
'Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's
To a TP's back, takes a Shadow Strike for his troubles. But does slightly dissuade Chris Brown
bottom tower is under attack.
from pushing this T3 to T1 tower mid. The snowball comes in. It's going to be the death with the Ice Shards, and the Shadow Strike could be enough. Chris Brown picks up that kill. The TP from the Silent King just not in time. Chris Brown, the Burrow Strike does come through. There's going to be the Scream of Pain.
Trust me, I know how to handle such power.
But Queen of Pain just kind of shrugs that one off. Does have a bottle charge left as well. Shadow Strike. Sonic Waves available. Katowice needs to back himself away. Chris Brown getting awfully low. Needs to be careful with the creeps as well. Oh, this Ice Blast, if he can keep him there. Blink and Alicia. Blink not in time. Picks up the kill on the Queen of Pain. And Enchantress doing Enchantress things on the bot lane. Just pushing this out. Got to stop the drums to start off with, as well as the power treads going towards the Dragon Lance into that Hurricane Pike. Going to be able to do a lot more damage with the ult. So smoke by south. Alicia and Bandy. Just want to be seeing any rotations coming through from the side of G-Pride. Anyone that tries to stop the Razor, as well as the Enchantress pushing out this bot lane. So Bandy smoke breaks. Moga though, just juking himself around the trees. Are they going to try and make a move for the Queen of Pain? There's going to be the blink back instantly from the Queen of Pain. As Enchantress has rotated through behind. Wusi is the... Impetus takes about a quarter of his health.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And Razor keeps on pushing out this bot lane.
Radiant structures are fortified.
The fortification is going to be there, but it's only got 83 health left, so one attack from Kati. Chiro picks that one up. Mogar sees the DP, ice shot, so it's going to be the life drain as well. LC picks up the bounty rune and goes, you know what, mate, you are on your own. I am away.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Wench picks up the Force Staff, moves himself into the mid lane.
Radiant's
Just looking for the push onto the tier 1 tower.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Looks like they're going to go for the return push onto the top lane.
Has fallen.
But
Radiant's middle tower is under
this could
attack.
be big. Yeah, they find a kill in the mid, and now Mogar could be in a bit of trouble now too. The tier 1 tower goes down. Enchantress picks that one up, and it looks like they don't want to stop. They pop the Exorcism, and DP just wants to carry on going. The Ice Shard's not going to be doing too much, as the fortification is popped once more. Sexy Man trying to go for the trade. But with all 5 heroes down here, Mogar needs to be careful coming too far out.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
This T2 tower is going to fall.
Top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And now the TP rotations come through. Sexy Man as well as the LC do move themselves back safely. But it's a 7k net worth advantage and a 6 kill advantage going the way of South.
Radiant are scanning.
So Enchantress,
Illusion.
net worth wise, if we take a look, sitting second behind the Razor. They could even find the Queen of Pain, looking to force the Blink back, maybe blinks himself back into the trees, but Bandy isn't there just to follow up with that Burrow Strike. Now he gets the spots it out, but the Blink is off cooldown. It's only level 1 Blink. Okay, I thought that was a higher level Blink than that. So Chris Brown maybe just looking for the bait. Bandy, if they can get the duel, there is a Blink available, and it looks like they are going to be able to find it onto the Sand King. So duel goes the way of the LC, but Mogar not going to be able to get himself away. Kichero picks up that last right click with his ult, and now Wusi tries to go for the TP away, but the Ice Blast is going to be there in time, and Chris Brown in trouble now as well. Is going to be able to get the TP out at least, but 2 heroes go down in trade for the Sand King. Yes, it was a duel, but it was a very costly duel. Razor moves in now with the Plasma Field, starts to drain the damage of the Sexy Man. And the toss doesn't break it. So what's he got himself now? Got himself 168 damage. The chase comes through. There's going to be the snowball. And Razor may have gone a little bit too far, but with the right clicks, they are going to be able to take down Mogar at least. Sounds Chris Brown tries to go for the Blink away, but the Burrow Strike comes in just in time. And Razor gets himself a double. So, Team South, are they going to force buybacks, or are they actually going to try and go for this? Exorcism is up. And at 15 minutes in, they're on the doorstep of the Radiant G-Pride. What are they going to do to respond? If you take a look at the items, the Blink Dagger is up on the LC. That's a big power spike for the fights. If you can get a quick duel off, start to stack up these dual damages. But it looks like Team South just want to be rotating through as 4 or 5. So it's going to be hard to find that lone hero that can be picked off. Hero levels as well, 6 and 6. So the 2 supports on the side of G-Pride, lowest in the game.
I'll take your tribute.
Chero close to that Dragon Lance now as well. In fact, close to the full Hurricane Pike. Having the Wraith Band just needs about 200 gold more.
Radiant's
Pick that
top
one
tower
up.
is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under
Gonna be
attack.
smoke from G-Pride. 3 heroes looking for the LC duel. Sexy Man uses himself as bait. DP is going to be there if they want to try and go for this. The blink, the duel, there's going to be any fall, but the TP's instantly coming. So DP does go down, but it looks like Razor wants to carry on chasing. There's going to be a plasma field coming out. LC does TP away with the telekinesis as well as a walrus punch, but it could be Moga in a wee bit of trouble with that Burrow Strike. Uses the snowball to try and buy himself time. Kachiro does take down Wu C on the back lines, but Razor underneath the tier 1 tower with the ice shards. Moga just kind of gives away his life to make sure, or try and make sure, that the rest of his team gets himself out. Sexy Man and Chris Brown pushing out the bottom lane. Rotations coming through from behind though. Razor once again with the plasma field, stealing more damage. Epicenter's going to be there. It looks like Bandy Inverse couldn't use the blink because of the Shadow Strike, but it's going to be a double kill, or at least 2 kills going the way of Team South anyway. Bandy Inverse and Razor. What do they do here? Do they just carry on pushing out this bot lane? Maybe look to put pressure onto the tier 3 tower.
Thanks.
Got it.
Tusk comes across Kachiro, the Walrus Punch. I think he cancelled it mid-animation. So Enchantress is here for the defenses. 3 heroes on the side of G-Pride. They're stacking themselves up. Could go for another duel win.
Illusion.
If they can find the right target. But everybody on the side of Team South just move themselves closer now. Into the Roshan pit. And G-Pride, did they try and contest this? The Exorcism is going to be popped. The scan comes out. They see Alicia on the sidelines. So they're picking up for the defense, but meanwhile, high ground, Ice Blast is going to come out through the Burrow Strike. Telekinesis not going to be enough to save his life. And Alicia picks that one up with a decent Ice Blast in the Aegis. Goes the way of the Razor, now the smoke, so they can instantly move themselves behind the Radiant. Moga as well as DLC need to be careful. It looks like they just give up the chase. So mid lane now with an Aegis, Queen of Pain trying to creep skip and do what she can to delay this push in the mid lane, but is it going to be enough? Fortification has been used. There's no dire creeps now. Ooh, one more right click. The smoke saves the Rubik's life. But the Ice Blast. Yeah, Wusi knows it's coming. Moves himself out of the pit. It looks like they want to try and stack up Sexy Man. Force that forward from Kachiro. There's going to be the Shadow Amulet. They know roughly where it is. Epicenter being channeled. The Courier, the Burrow Strike comes through. And now Sexy Man needs to run himself away. Just trying to do what he can with the Shadow Amulet. As G-Pride lose Chris Brown to Razor. In fact, it could carry on as the duel comes out onto a low Razor. But the Aegis has been popped now. Chase coming out onto Moga. Before us, he's going to be able to find the kill. One more right click, gets himself to the shrine. Is going to be popped. Moga, though, needs to carry on running because Alicia is there with a follow-up. And charges himself with the drain, though. Should be enough. And Voros picks up another kill. So Razor got himself a Sanjin Yasha going towards the Aghanim Scepter as well, so he can start doing damage to the buildings.
One of those kind of fights.
And Tusk forced to buy back. The blink, toss, avalanche combo with the snowball. They are able to take down the AA. The telekinesis there as well. Aegis has been used. And a tree for good measure. It looks like they want to chase. The blink is off cooldown if they want to go for the duel. And it looks like they do. They're going to be the blade mail popped as well. Are they going to be able to find this kill with the slow? And it's going to be the zone from the DP. Forrest picks up the double kill. I even think the damage went the way of the Enchantress as well. Nope, duel looks like it wore off, but the sexy man in trouble now.
Sorry. You have done a great service.
But with 4 heroes down, 2 able to buy back, and Chris Brown missing off the lane. It looks like Team South are going to be able to push this one in. This tier 3 tower won't be standing for too long. The buyback can come through from the Tiny if he wants to try and defend this. Drums have been popped and the tier 3 tower, taking a beating, it is going to be reduced to rubble.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower
So Crypt
is under
Swarm was
attack.
stolen by the Rubik, but defense comes in now with the snowball. It's going to be a backline blade mail duel, and it looks like they may even be able to take down the Death Prophet with the telekinesis. Does find the win, and the inverse. Can't get himself away, but just buying time with the Sandstorm. Blinked forward by the Queen of Pain. They are going to be able to find Kachero. Is there anything to stop him running away, though? He has the Force Staff himself in 3 seconds. But the Body Blocks comes out. There's the Yule Scepter.
Radiant's top tower is under
Just tries
attack.
to find the kill, but with the snowball stun, Sonic Wave as well. Enchantress takes a dive. Reap's getting the melee racks pretty low. Bit of pain. Trying to put pressure now onto the tier 1 tower in the mid lane. 7k net worth advantage still for Team South, but it's a 13 kill lead. As Razor still looking towards that Aghanim Scepter. Comes across Chris Brown. And both just decide to go their own way.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
My thanks.
Radiant are scanning.
So G-Pride, do they want to try and stack up for a fight as everybody on the side of Team South is back alive now? Regen rune for the Enchantress.
Should help. Gold is a great conductor.
Backlines though, they're making a wrap around. They could come across the Tiny, he is up the hill. Going to be spotted out now by the creeps. Do they carry on going for this as a tier 2 tower is going to be pressured? They do have 3 creeps here to try and do this. AP Center being channeled, the TP coming in from the Death Prophet as well. Borustrike comes forward, and it looks like the sexy man will be going down. As LC blinks and TPs away just in time.
Bottom tower has fallen.
So Tiny does still have the buyback available if he needs to use that. Bottom lane, the Borustrike comes through. Queen of Pain just being delayed, it looks like, stopping her from getting back to the
Dire's
base.
bottom tower is under attack.
While this push comes in, this mid lane push comes in, and the racks have been exposed. Don't forget. Lavorus with the exorcism available. Razor has that Ags now as well, so it's going to be doing a lot of damage for these racks as well as the tier 3 towers on both the other lanes. Going to be taking a lot of damage.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Creeps not even needed.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
They
Dire's
move
bottom
themselves to
tower
another
is
lane
under
as Queen of
attack.
Pain has been pushing out this bottom lane.
Radiant's middle barracks
Taking it
has
to the
fallen.
tier 3 tower on the bot. It looks like Team South, they're satisfied with one lane of racks, just want to move themselves away.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
But now they can start all over again. Just look for the push on the bot lane. The smoke has come out from the Radiant G-Pride. Where are they going to look for this kill?
I'll take your tribute.
So
Dire's
Kachero
middle
behind the
tower is
tier
under
1 tower.
attack.
Does he try and do anything about this as Moga was rotating through the path?
Dire's
Maybe looks like they
middle
want to give it up
tower has
and
fallen.
defend the tier 2 as the Ice
Dire's
Blast does
bottom
come
tower
through
is
onto
under
2
attack.
heroes. 3 including the Legion Commander now. The Exorcism that was stolen by Wu C going to be popped. Backlines. LC tries to go with the dive with the blade mail being up, but it looks like Razor just wants to try and chase him down. Aisha's going to be blocking out the rest of his team. Moga taking a little bit of damage, and now there's going to be the avalanche sonic wave for Vora's backlines. Wusi picks up the kill onto the Razor.
Some of my best friends are faster.
So 2 heroes down. G-Pride with the man advantage if you want to try and press this. But it's going to be a lot harder for them to press the mid lane, especially with the 2 lanes of Rax being down. Sandstorm with the epicenter. Will they want to carry on going now? And the duel comes out as well. This is going to be a win for the LC.
Nice try.
Blamelel Kachiro needs to be careful. TP, anything to cancel this. Well, right click cancels it just fine. As Legion Commander gets killed off, the silence now as well with the impetus should be enough. One more right click from the Enchantress, not even needed with the life drain as well as the Crypt Swarm. Chris Brown once again split pushing out this lane. Top lane, they want to be making a move onto the sexy man. A couple more right clicks, but he's going to be able to use the Shadow Blade to get himself away. Any dust, any reveal. Doesn't look like it, and now Tiny is going to just be able to run himself away safely. Razor got himself a Dragon Lance, just going to go for the BKB afterwards as well.
Worthy tribute.
Squad balls himself up a DD.
Gotcha.
It's still only a 6k net worth advantage. Still 13 kills going the way of Team South.
Thank you, my beauties.
And the net worth, all 3 cores on the top of the net worth chart for the side of Team South. So how did G-Pride respond to this?
Radiant are scanning.
We are 28 minutes in. South looking to take the series, but again, G-Pride trying to turn this one around. Hero levels, it is quite even, with only a 1 level spread either way. Bot lane though, they may find the Tiny. This is going to be a big kill. Band Universe does go down, but if he can find the follow-up from this Tiny, not going to be able to run himself away. Taken down by the Razor. Which does open up the lane. Magnum Scepter available. Buyback on the Tiny if he really wants to. But with the double building hits from the Exorcism as well as the Eye of the Storm,
Double damage.
Razor and Death Prophet can just make quick work of these bottom lanes. Rax as well as the tower. TP comes back from the Rubik.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
So they take down the tier 2 tower mid. Say that 5 times
Dire's
fast.
middle tower is under attack.
Looks like the Dire satisfied for going in here, not popping the Eye of the Storm just yet. Now it's going to be popped with the Exorcism there as well. Double catapults. Makes this a bit harder than it should be. There's going to be the blink in the Winter Sphere is going to be popped, but the duel's going to be used there as well. The DP does go down. Moga with the finishing strike. And now Razor dragged up onto the high ground. LC is on 76 duel damage. Kachiro, one more right click. Wusi, the uphill miss. Wusi gives it the okay. Never in doubt, always going to survive through that. Kachiro needs to run himself away now. He's got himself a 4-staff, but there's going to be an avalanche. Is there a toss to follow up? There is, and it looks like Kachiro's going to go down even with those heals.
Oh, that's good.
Now G-Pride want to move themselves over to Roshan.
Regeneration.
You need to be careful because the mid lane will push him the longer they're away.
Gold is a great conductor.
But 4 of the 5 heroes stacked up. Are they going to go for Roshan? It looks like they want to maybe try and find another pick. Sun King just run him away from Tusk. But Tusk kind of caught out in no man's land now. There is a Shadow Blade, but Tusk, what's he going to do here? Throws a snowball out to dodge out the Burrow Strike. Having his damage drained. Burrow Strike up in 6. Dust is going to be popped now as well. By the skin of his teeth and all the luck in the world, Tusk able to run himself away from 3 heroes on the side of the Radiant. Side of the Dire, sorry. You want Tusk to come top. Split the lanes, have 3 pushing on the bot, 2 pushing on the top, and really try and split the focus of Team South. South don't care. Making the move towards Roshan. Tusk does need to be careful.
Double damage.
Tiny there as well. There is only 3 of them in the top half of the map, compared to all 5 close to the Roshan pit. So now they know where the Tiny is. Tiny on the top lane. He's got himself a BKB in his stash as well.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Both lanes being pressured. It forces back the Dire from the Roshan pit. Exorcism not popped just yet. Needs to be careful because there is 2 heroes there. And he is all on his lonesome. The Blink comes forward. Breaks the Lincolns. But no follow-up duel. And now Razor nothing to reveal. Tiny just gets the TP away. Bot lane though, are they going to try and make a move for this? Queen of Pain. Yule Scepter up in the air. Burrow Strike silence. Burrow Strike up in 3 seconds, but it looks like the Yule Scepter saves her for now. You know what? The Burrow Strike does come through and Razor picks up that kill. Meanwhile, top lane, the duel is going to come out. There's going to be the Blade Mail, and Enchantress could be in a wee bit of trouble. Is it going to be an involved? The net is going to be the holding the Enchantress, holding the LC in place in the follow-up with the Burrow Strike. It's going to be 2 heroes down on the side of G-Pride. Meaning that Team South may be able to move themselves through either the bot or the mid lane and look for a little bit more on the objective side. So Razor and DP, they are going to be able to find the Rubik here. There's going to be the Exorcism being popped as well as the Silence Rubik. Is he going to be able to get himself away with the Glimmer Cape? It's about halfway through, but the chase coming out from the Plasma Field. They know where he is at all times. And Wusi just kind of accepts his fate as the Exorcism kicks in. The backdoor protection is gone.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
We hold on to the Eye of the Storm. It is up in 6 seconds. The sexy man though takes Alicia down on the bot lane. It looks like it's going to be a second lane of Rax going the way of Team South. Tiny did get the TP away, but South learned the lesson this time, backed themselves up after taking down the lane of Rax. And now they can move themselves into the Roshan pit if they so want to. Being pinged up by Wusi. Maybe want to try and make a move on this. But there is in fact nobody there on the side of the Dire. Team South just backed themselves up safely. Going to be waiting for the Exorcism to come back up. 66. You've got the Eye of the Storm in 18 as well. Bandy and Blue. Breaks the Lincolns, uses the Burrow Strike, but the Blink comes out from the Queen of Pain, going to be blocking out the Ice Blast as well, so just gets himself away. Turns back into the DP. So Tiny, net worth-wise, he is 4th. It's 1 for 1 for 1 in the net worth chart until you get to the supports.
Worthy tribute.
Tiny going for the AC now as well. Going to be great adding the extra damage from the movement speed. They may be able to find out the LC. LC just blinks itself away. Yeah, and goes for the quick TP. Meanwhile, the bot lane, it might not be so lucky for the DP. There's going to be the Blink, there's going to be the Tusk with the Walrus Punch. Sonic Wave dodged out by the Yule Scepter, but it's not going to be enough as the duel does come out. And LC now on 94 dual damage. Otherwise, Mogar comes forward. Ishard's going to be a little bit off the mark. It's Tiny gone for the 7-second cooldown on the tree grab, so that takes it down now. Doesn't want to tell me the bonus strike is going to come in for Tiny. Tiny pops his BKB. Mio on the back lines. There's going to be Kachero being chased down. Mogar there. Out of mana. But the Ishard's blocking the way.
Regeneration.
Roshan. Oh, it's going to be dual, but there's going to be the blade mail, so Alicia does go down, and now Kachero is going to try and do what he can to the LC. The chase coming through from the rest of the heroes. Bandy's there with the bonus strike as well. Wusi comes in, changes his mind 2 or 3 times, goes over the 4-staff out, but with one more Enchantress strike should be enough. Razor 4-staffs himself forward. Lincoln Sphere's going to be popped, but he finds the kill anyway. Rax being pushed in by the creeps.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
So Bandy doing what he can to try and push this lane back out, but the range Rax taking a lot of damage, down to about a quarter of its health now. And this is the lane that South need to be pushing out. If they can find that last Rax, it is going to be Megas, making it really hard for G-Pride to hold on. Tusk on the bottom lane does find the Razor. There's going to be the Urn as well. Razor tries to run himself away. Queen of Pain blocks. Blinks in, breaks the Lincoln Sphere. Now the Ice Shards, but the Iron Storm has been popped. Chris Brown, is he going to be able to get away from this? The silence. Lincoln Sphere's being broke. Yule's Scepter could be enough to save his life. Ice Blast in a second. Yule's Scepter now as well. Snowball comes through. It looks like Razor may take a dive as the Avalanche does come through, but not before they take down Mogar. In fact, it's going to be a double kill. Chris Brown's already gone down there as well. The toss comes through onto the Sand King. Sand King trying to do what he can. He's got the Burrow Strike up in 2 seconds. Glimmer Cape gets the Tiny way safely for now. Bandyverse on the back lines. Wusi is going to go now. It's going to be a duel, so they are going to be able to take down the DP with the Burrow Strike coming through as well. Bandyverse just gives away his life. Oh, TP, is it going to be enough? It looks like the LC just gets himself away. But the only hero alive, and there's 3 heroes pushing in, and your last set of racks. Not sure what the LC can really do here. So it's Megas. No buybacks available for G-Pride. It looks like they may back out, go Roshan, and then look to Deathball down and finish off this game. Team South. This gets them the best of 3. So 39 minutes in, Mega Creeps, and a 12-14 kill advantage on the side of Team South.
Radiant are scanning.
What does Mogar do here? He's moving up to the Roshan pit. The scan isn't going to spot anyone. Roshan getting pretty low. Does he go in with the Sigil? Looks like he is going to be able to spot this one out. There's an Arcane Rune there as well. Blinks himself forward, but the Roshan going to go down just before he can get it. Snowballs to try and delay. Do what he can to do on the back line now as well. They are going to be able to take down the Enchantress. Ice Blast is going to be there, but Mogar could take a fall here. And with the Burrow Strike coming through with the 4-staff from the Sand King, it could be trouble for the LC. It looks like they may be able to take down Bandyverse, trying to change it around onto the Razor. So they pop the Aegis. Buyback comes through from the Enchantress. Alicia, though, can't get the TP away. Now DP trying to do what he can with the Blade Mail onto the LC as well. Just gets out with the Glimmer Cape. Tied himself in the Aegis pit. And now Plasma Field stolen by the Rubik as well. There's going to be an Epicenter. Finds the kill onto the LC. Queen of Pain trying to TP herself away. It's not going to be enough. Wusi goes down. We get a pause. We get a well played. We get the GG. We get the series going the way of Team South. So that is going to be the first game series going the way of Team South. There is going to be another one coming up pretty soon between Team Midas Club and Cygnus Gaming. But that was the first series. I've been Robin Roy, your caster. Again, stick around. There is going to be a second game coming up. A second best of 3 between Team Midas Club as well as Cygnus Gaming. But for now, we're going to throw it to a promo, some music, and we'll see you after the break for the second set of matches.
Start your esports career now at play.eslgaming.com.